I was very scared as a child. So scared that I lost my speech. I just stopped talking. Even if I wanted to, I could not force myself to do it. It felt like someone choking me. I could feel the tightness in my throat. The words were completely stuck. The only time I was able to speak was when I felt safe with my family and the people closest to me. I've always had these strong emotions: sadness, fear. The world was so overwhelming. I found the existence so absurd and death so frightening. But I was also a very happy and creative child. I loved art, dancing, movies, theater, baking, and anything crafty, really. Especially drawing and painting. People used to say I was going to become an artist when I grew up. And I thought so too. But at some point, I really started to doubt myself. The judgment from others were crippling me. I felt so strange around other people. I just wanted to hide myself. I thought there must be something deeply wrong with me. And one day, I could not even look at my own drawings anymore. I thought they were so ugly. I burned almost all of them. If anyone saw how bad they were, I felt I would die of shame. I understood that in order to take control over my anxiety, I had to kill this side of me. I had to kill my inner child and become something completely different. That was the beginning of a downward spiral. I didn't just lost my passion for art, but basically everything. And when I entered my teenage years, I became more and more nihilistic and self-destructive. I started to harm myself. But no matter what I did, could not kill my inner child. She was always there, so scared, shy, vulnerable, and emotional. I was angry at myself for failing so miserably. I needed to punish myself. As I approached adulthood, I had reached a point where I was constantly dissociating. I was able to get an education and a job as an esthetician. This felt natural at the time, as I was struggling with body dysmorphia. Although I had no control of what was happening inside of me, I could to some extent control my appearance. I felt like I was wearing a mask, and I needed this mask in order to survive. But my anxiety never went anywhere. I could never relax, never be myself. Everything I did was about surviving, not living. I was about to lose my sanity, and so I did. In my mid-20s, everything went black. I switched between deep depression and reckless mania. Unable to keep my job and my relationships. I didn't thought I was going to live for much longer. Soon, everything was going to end. But my inner child didn't want to die. I found out later that the child I had tried to execute for all of these years was the one who would save me. I started going to therapy, and I was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Some people call it a superpower, not a disorder. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that and think we should not romanticize something that causes so much hardship for those affected. But I don't think you have any other choice but to look at your strength and your positive sides, or else you're going to lose yourself. I have a hard time adapting to social structures, and I get easily overwhelmed. But my passion and ability to hyper-focus is giving me an amazing advantage. I was attending a career counselor as I were to change my occupation. One day, as me and my counselor were brainstorming ideas for my CV. He told me he had heard I was very good at drawing and painting, and he suggested that instead of using a normal photo in my CV, that I could make a self-portrait instead. I started to paint a self-portrait. I painted every day and night for about a month. It became my new obsession. I felt so calm and so joyful. I found a part of me that I had avoided for so long. And even though I got other job opportunities, I knew I just wanted to continue to paint and make art. In the beginning, it was very hard to take the step out and exposing myself and my art to the world again. I met my boyfriend, who is also a painter, and he encouraged me to start a YouTube channel. As someone who used to be almost completely mute, talking like this is quite a challenge. I can feel, as I speak now, that my voice is trembling, and I sometimes stumble in my words. But I'm taking baby steps and slowly building self-esteem. I don't think anyone should hide themselves like I used to do. Your life mission is to become yourself, not who you feel pressured to be, but who you truly are. How do you know who you truly are? You are the inner voice who wants you to flourish. You're not the inner voice who wants to put you down. That is the voice of those who have abused you, those who used to bully you, and those who have yet to find themselves. Don't be afraid to take up space, to show yourself your art, your words, your story. Maybe it will give inspiration and comfort to other people. People who are sharing the same experiences as you. You are worth so much more than you think.